Okay? What do I do first? Maggie. Good? Can you tell everybody what button to push? Very good. Stat, edit, clear everything out. Type in your years since graduation, which is 1, 3, 4, 6, and 9. Type in your thousands of dollars. Now keep in mind, this is just one of those things that may affect us later. This is in thousands, so 8.579 obviously doesn't mean you owe $8.579. In thousands, what would that number be? What is that actual number? How much money does that person owe, Andrew? Very good. 8.579 thousands is 8,579. 8.579, 6.328, 5.641, 3.791, and 1.812. What do I have to remember to do? Well, do I? If you want to see the scatter plot, you would have to remember to turn your stat plot on. So second stat plot, turn it on. And there may be a need to do that at some point. X and Y coordinates, list 1 and list 2. And you'd have to make sure to adjust your window according to your numbers. Years since graduation is anywhere 0 to 10. Amount of money owed is anywhere from, it's going down, so anywhere from $0 to, let's say, 9. And it's 0 thousands to 9 thousands. I'll go to 0 to 10 there too. So if you have something in your y equals, which I do from a different class, clear it out so you can just see your scatter plot. Now, it says to run a linear regression, so we don't have to make a decision on our own. So that would be stat, calculate, and run your linear regression. L1, L2, calculate. So our options say to determine the x-intercept. The x-intercept is when what happens? Y equals 0. So for this one, you would probably want to A, copy down this problem. Y equals, I got a negative 0.836 x plus a 9.078 is my B. 9.078. So if I want my x-intercept, I'm going to set y equal to 0. And then solve that. So subtract the 9.078 over and divide by negative 0.836. So that's calculated work. Negative 9.078 divided by negative 0.836. And I get x equals 10.9-ish. So that's 10.9, which is either 1 or 2, right, to the nearest whole number. What does that x represent? Does it represent the initial amount of money owed in the college loan, so $11,000? Or does 11 represent the number of years it will take to pay off the loan? Number of years, because I got x equals, and x is the number of years. So, hence, I think now looking back, that's why I had what I had here. I don't know why it said 11.375. We just got 10.9 and 0. So that means after 10.9 years, the dollar amount owed is 0. So it's the number of years taken to pay off the loan. Okie doke? Any questions there? Okay, 22. In order to successfully perform a trick, a flying trapeze artist must swing along a parabolic path that is equidistant from the floor and the pivot point where the trapeze rope is attached. What kind of question is this? What's that? If you had to put this in math, quadratic, but more specifically, focus directrix, we have a fixed point and a fixed line, which is the floor. So we've got a floor and we've got a trapeze artist that's swinging back and forth, and there's a fixed point of focus somewhere there. Very good. Good job, Isaiah. That's partially being a good test taker, right? Being able to, okay, we get the fluff of the whole like application, but what is this? Like try to compartmentalize when you read a question. What topic is this? Really nice job, Isaiah. The rope is attached to the ceiling, 8 feet out and 16 feet above her starting point on the floor. Well, what? The rope is attached to the ceiling, 8 feet out and 16 feet above. So this is the ceiling. Yes? And there's the rope attached. No? Yes. So it's swinging back and forth. The rope is attached to the ceiling 8 feet out and 16 feet above her starting point, and the floor is 8 feet below her starting point. So here's her starting point. There's 8 feet there, which means there's 8 feet there. Do you follow? Okay, then they give us what we really care about. The focus is 816, and the directrix is y equals -8. We need to write the equation, which, again, if you just know your thing, your formula, 1 over 2FD, right? 2 times the distance between the focus directrix. So if this is the point 816 and this is at y equals -8, how far is it between these? Disregard what I first said because they gave me what that sentence is really trying to tell us. From focus directrix, this is at 8 positive 16 and this is at -8. 24. Yes? That's 16 units above the x-axis. That's 8 below. So that's 24 total, which means 2 times 24 is 48. So go no further, right? What's the answer? The only one that obviously has 48 as an option. If another one had 1 over 48, you would look for the vertex. So obviously you have to go halfway between 816 and -8. So that's at that's at 8, and then halfway between 16 and -8 is 4. You'd average those together. Okay? Yeah. 11 represents the number of years, too, that will take to pay off the loan. Okay? So we'll stop there. That's just kind of a head start. We'll spend Monday and Tuesday kind of doing the rest of those. Yep, Cameron. In red is always going to be night 1. So tonight it's the stuff in red. 1 through 10, 25 through 28, and 33 and 34. Keep this sheet as your consistent notes that we'll just keep adding on to.